Artificial intelligence isn't just changing the way we live and work, it is rewriting the rules of wealth as well, and faster than any other boom in human history.
Meet. New data today reveals 66 Australian millionaires paid no tax last year.
Hi, Dave. It's nice to talk with you. The reason that I'm calling is that I recently inherited a great sum of money, approximately $50 million.
Steel magnate Lakshmi Mittal. Reports say he's leaving the UK. He's now a resident of Switzerland, and going forward, he'll be spending more time in Dubai. This is what reports say. And why is he leaving? For tax purposes. Apparently, the ultra-rich do not feel at home in the United Kingdom, and the reason is rising taxes on capital gains and inheritance. Lakshmi Mittal's exit comes amid an exodus, biggest of its kind.
Everyone thinks money is the solution. They believe that once they accumulate wealth and become rich, that all their problems will vanish, fade away. Well, what if I told you most people remain poor? Even after they get rich. It's not in the way you think. Not financially, but mentally. For a lot of us, we spend years chasing wealth, and we sacrifice a lot. We sacrifice relationships, joy, family time, curiosity and thinking. And all for what? A few extra digits in our bank account. And when that number finally grows, something strange happens. Life doesn't change. Not like we expected. Our habits don't change either. Neither does our identity. People escape poverty financially, but remain trapped in it psychologically. We spend years chasing wealth, yet we sacrifice so much on the destination to it. We put aside family, joy, curiosity, dreams, and so much more. And once we finally reach that wealth, for a lot of us, we don't change mentally, we don't change physically, and neither does our mindset change. We remain the same people, just with a few extra digits in our bank account. People may change financially, but not psychologically. From the early beginnings, you have to think like a soldier. You cut costs. You avoid risks. You say no to a lot of fun, but you say yes to discipline. You become this obsessed person with saving, believing and convincing yourself that every dollar has its destiny, that every dollar counts. You are not wrong. These habits, they are very important, of course. They're important to build the foundation of wealth. The mistake is believing habits that build wealth are the same that let you live it. Money changes faster than any identity. Your bank account grows, of course, but your self-image stays poor. So even when you can afford better and live a better life, you still buy the cheapest option. You still feel guilty spending. You still fear losing what you earned. You finally have reached freedom that you always wanted, but you just don't know how to use it. And you know, that's not wealth. That's captivity. The poor person says, with his mindset, protect every dollar. I can't risk losing anything. Yet the wealthy say, I like to deploy money so I can create more of it, create more life. Most people never make that transition though. They cling to their money, they cling like it's their lifeboat. And they forget lifeboats were never made to be homes. You don't build wealth to admire numbers, do you? You build wealth to expand your existence, live life to its fullest. Let me tell you this. Imagine waking up one day in bed and let's say you have everything you ever wanted, but there's a small tiny little catch. Not catch. There's a small little catch. It's that nothing feels different. You have the same routines, the same fears, the same emptiness. You didn't change. You just upgraded your prison cell. Wealth without evolution is just a prettier version of struggle. You know, I'll give you one better. You wake up, let's say you're a stereotypical average person. You wake up in your mansion, your Lamborghini's parked outside, and you know, you actually don't want to go out and drive your Lamborghini because you know that's going to cost you extra fuel to run. That's going to cost maintenance. So even when everything's thrown at you, you just don't want to spend a singular dollar. You're stuck in the same old patterns, the same ones that you built for yourself to build the foundation of wealth. You built the foundation, but you didn't actually build the building itself. Just what holds it. Now, let me tell you about true wealth. True wealth begins with the moment you stop collecting money and you start using it, you start spending it. But just hold your horses for 1 second. You know, keep your money of course and save up. Well, do this once you reach your wealth at a very comfortable amount. You know, money should buy skills. It should buy free time. It should buy family time. It should open up new things to experience. It should show you what life has to offer. Experience the new foods. Travel around the world. Discover more interesting people. Create new hobbies. Chase your dreams and ambitions. You know, it gives you the ability to say no to a lot of people. It gives you the ability to build, create, and explore. Money It's not meant to be protected. It's a tool. You gotta use it. It's meant to be activated. If your money doesn't give you freedom, that's not true wealth. That's just storage. The paradox is simple. To become wealthy, you must think like someone who has nothing. But to live wealthy, you must think like someone who no longer fears losing what they have. One mindset builds the bank account, while the other creates life and more opportunities to come. Don't spend your life accumulating wealth you will never experience. Don't die of a fortune and a life that feels the exact same as before. Numbers don't matter if your identity never grows with it.
Money is not a goal. Expansion is.